In my head, it's always been about racing. It's been about the experience. And that has been, the backbone of my journey all along.
Get the racing in your blood. You can't get it out.
I really do just love to drive.
Jimmie Johnson up in the break.
It's been a fun year. Certainly have had some peaks and some valleys.
Jimmie Johnson is crushing it right now.
Some new experiences this year with Indy 500, ovals in general.
Jimmie Johnson on Santino Ferrucci.
I feel like, I have improved, but I realize the challenge is about 2 to 3 times greater than what I first thought.
The frustration, you can just see it. He has a fractured right hand.
This was about an experience, not about results. And the friendships that I've built, the relationships that I've formed. I don't want to enter another full season if I know I can't give it my all, but I'd love to go back and do it again. And I just feel like I need to let the dust settle from the year. Someone gave me advice a while back that you shouldn't make life-changing decisions in the heat of the moment, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of time to think, to figure out what I wanna do.
I don't know. I'm really not sure what to expect. When Shani and I first started dating, we came here and just found the area was perfect for us. Anytime the kids are out of school, we try to be here. How's it going? I hope I didn't need to bring my own equipment. This summer has been busy, and it's honestly felt a lot like the Cup days where you're pretty much gone Thursday to Sunday, and we've always worked really hard to plan out trips during the season and to try to take some breaks along the way. Today I'm going to attempt to play pickleball. I think I've played it once on vacation, so I'm not sure that really counts. Great friends of ours, the Armstrongs, are involved with the fundraiser, and be a fun day, be exciting and fun, and at the end of the day, if I can smoke Lance at this, I'll feel really good about myself.
You can bounce it, or you can just...
Okay.
He's never served. Does he get a...
Oh, dang.
Short. Okay.
Lesson learned, lesson learned. Doesn't mean I won't do it again.
Dang it.
Oh!
That was awful. Gosh, I think it had some spin on it. Oop. Thanks, Lance.
Jimmy, we'll stick to racing.
Yes. Much easier to score. Beautiful swing. Ooh, tricky. 4-5.
Oh, my Lord.
No, that was fun. For such a great cause, anything I can do for my friends to help out, happy to do it.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gladly. I did better than I anticipated. I beat Lance, so I feel really good about that.
That was a big moment.
That was a big moment. We are in Laguna Seca, the season finale. My first full season in the IndyCar series. Certainly have had some peaks and some valleys, but my fan support, it has been really cool through the course of the year. And I can't tell you how many times at the track somebody will be wearing the 48 NASCAR gear and say, this is my first IndyCar race. I've followed you here.
He did things in NASCAR that no one will ever meet. He won 5 consecutive championships, something that I don't think will happen again. 7 times overall. He was a phenomenal NASCAR driver. I'd like to see him succeed in his new endeavor.
To do that crossover, to kind of reinvent himself, it's unique. And he's just an all-around good guy, and I'll follow him anywhere he goes.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you doing today?
Amazing, you. Good to see you.
His name's Steve, by the way. Because you'll see him all the time.
How are you? Doing good? There you go. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
And my wife is S-H-A-R-I. When I asked her to marry me, she said, I'll marry you on one condition. You got to take me to the races and see Jimmy. I'm serious.
That's amazing.
13 years ago.
There he is. Can I get a photo with you? Yeah, man.
So my name's Mason. I came to see my man Jimmie Jam. I've been following him since 2007.
Cool.
You gonna sign the chat?
Yeah. So where do you want me to, where do you think it's gonna show up? Right over the top?
Right over the top. Well, I've always been trying to get Jimmy's attention, so I made a decision to get a tattoo in his final year. So I knew that that was something that's gonna stay with him, something that he's gonna remember.
That's a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Over the years, there's probably been 15 or 20 individuals that have either had a tattoo and want me to sign it, or I'll sign them somewhere and that starts the tattoo. I'm getting more comfortable with it. I mean, it is clearly a lifetime commitment on their behalf.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That way, yes. Thank you.
How's it going?
I got this. You got it?
You know, it's just been incredible to see it and, you know, feel like, you know, fans for life, literally.
Can you tell me what happened yesterday? You got it tatted right after that?
Yeah, it's yesterday. I went into a walk-in tattoo shop and I got it tattooed for him. So it'll stay with the tattoo, so I'll remember it forever. Doesn't look the greatest right now. It's got the second skin on it. But once it gets all healed up and cleaned out, then it'll look fantastic. I just think that he's kind of inspirational. Even if you take the risk to do something that you're not comfortable, get out of your own skin and try something new. Just take that risk, take that extra step.
You know, I'm so thankful to have this amazing partnership and relationship with everyone at Carvana. And I'm excited to know that for 23, they want to support me in whatever I want to do.
He opened the weekend with good news and that Carvana is going to back his racing in 2023. He just doesn't know what that's going to look like. But I don't know that he knows where his head is at right now. And it makes sense that he might drop some road and street courses because he's done them for 2 years and he knows that there's still a struggle. So at that point, it becomes what are you doing? Are you just trying to prove this to yourself?
I don't want to enter another full season if I know I can't give it my all. And that's just something kind of my own DNA that I want to sit with and ask myself and understand if I can really give what's needed to run for a full season again.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for getting us here. It's the last one of the year. Let's finish this one off strong. Just do what you guys do every week. Pay attention to details. Looking like we could do it in 3 stops on fuel, but it's going to be on tires, so we got to be ready for anything. Today's going to come at us fast. That's pretty much it. You guys done a great job all year. I appreciate all your efforts on this car and every other car. Let's finish it off as a team. Strong.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything.
On 3, 2, 1, go!
Raceway Laguna Seca, let's finish this 22 championship off. Jimmie Johnson and AJ Foyt Racing's Dalton Kellett contact in the corkscrew.
Unfortunately, I had some contact at the top of the carousel, and I got penalized for that, which I disagree with. So race control instructed me to wait, get back behind him, and then I had to take off again. I mean, from really the start of the race on, I felt super comfortable, relaxed. It wasn't an easy race. The car is really hard to drive with a tire wear, but I think my NASCAR experience finally did show up a little bit because that's how a Cup car drives. thought we were going to do a 3-stop strategy. I ended up doing 5 stops. And the strategy they had and where they would place me on track in clean racetracks so I could take advantage of those tires allowed me to make up the deficit on pit road and then some. I really feel I'm at a place where I'm not thinking, I'm just driving the car. And you just kind of melt into the car, relax, and let go.
Nice job, Jimmy. Appreciate all the work. Yeah, thank you guys. Great improvement. Thank you for sticking with me all year.
This was the dream I started with as a teenager in Southern California, and it has exceeded expectations, and the experience has been greater than I could have ever imagined. This was about an experience, not about results, and the experience, the friendships that I've built, the relationships that I've formed.
That was a great job. Really good job. Really good job.
So nice race. Yeah, thank you, Phil.
That was great moves. That was awesome.
How about this guy? You got second on the night.
How you feel?
So great.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Wish we could have kept going.
I'm sure a lot of us are disappointed it's ending this early. We'd like to keep going. We see the momentum now. We see everything we can do, and we just want to keep going. Everybody is 150% behind Jimmy, and I sure hope he does come back. We all want him here, and I think we still have a lot of stuff left to do in IndyCar together. Kenny, can you smile for us once? How can you not be proud of that?
It was fun. That was good fun. Time for an icy cold beer, doesn't it?
Or two. Obviously, I'd be disappointed if this was the last race, but satisfied with the fact that we got to be part of it. So.
I'd love to go back and do it again. Like, I feel there's some unfinished business with my performance, but if I wasn't to return, I absolutely feel like I've accomplished my goals.
And I know next year is kind of up in the air. You know, do you kind of had a little bit of an idea?
I'm just at that part of my life where I want to have that opportunity to think, to figure out what I want to do.
I know that his tune changed from I want to do a full season to I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. So everybody's guessing now. What does that mean? You're going to have to make a decision, so now we just wait.
Hey everyone, I've spent the last week plus with my family and certainly with my thoughts, just trying to understand what my 2023 calendar might look like. And through that process, I'm really at a point where I'm feeling very satisfied with the accomplishments that I had in 2022 and running the full-time schedule. This experience for me has always been one for my reasons. And, I decided to do this, made a lot of people question it, but, I wanted to chase my original dream and run in the IndyCar series. And I truly felt like, as this year started, that I would want more years, that I'd want to continue on. But through this period of time, I've had to reflect, and feeling as full as I do from my full-time season of racing and the accomplishments I was able to have, and certainly the experiences I was able to have. I'm here to say today that I will not compete full-time in 2023. I'm not saying that I'm out of a race car and not competing at all. I still very much have the desire to compete. But from a full-time standpoint and what's required and the energy, effort, time away from home, all the commitments required
to be your best for a full-time season, I'm just not there right now. And I feel like 2022 checked so many boxes for me, and I had such an incredible time that I'm going to take a deep breath and think hard about what 23 might look like. I'm still working on my kind of bucket list of races to compete in. And 24 Hours Le Mans is still out there for me. I love sports car racing. I love IndyCar racing. I've always been curious if there might be a one-off event in NASCAR that might fit for me or work for me. So all of that is still in play. And I really do anticipate racing somewhere next year. Thankfully, I do have options. I've had the best time at Chip Ganassi Racing, and I know that Chip doesn't want to see me go anywhere. I'm certainly looking at some options there. I had the amazing support from Carvana, and I know as long as I'm behind the wheel of a car, I feel certain that they want to continue the relationship and be there for that journey. And I certainly want to thank the fans for all their support. And again, this isn't a goodbye. This is, I'm going to find some new projects and continue to find new ways to challenge myself.